Hi and welcome to the online registration tutorial for the Big Sky State Games website. This tutorial walks you through the registration process for an individual based sport. So the first thing we'll do is we'll kind of take a look at our sports in question here. We'll take a look at road race. All of our sports have a information page that kind of provides all the information that you would need to know as a participant, including any registration dates, event information, fees, maps, all that good stuff. If we are ready to register, we'll go ahead and click on the Register Event button. On the user registration page, this is where if you're an existing user in the system, you can go ahead and log in. Or if you're a new user to the system, you can go ahead and provide your information by filling out the following form. All of the required fields are kind of denoted as you sort of go through it. We do require a unique email address in the system as well as a strong password along the way. So I'll go ahead and add my information now. Okay, I've got all my information added in there. You can kind of see that I've added all the appropriate information. There's no more required fields or anything. We're down to the last question, which is, will you be competing? We only need to check this box if you are going to be the one that's actually the participant instead of registering on behalf of like your family member or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Submit Information. Okay, this is going to bring us to a registration overview page. We currently don't have any registrations, otherwise they would show up in this location here. This does kind of give you an overview of the steps involved. We're going to go ahead and add our participants, register for the event, and then go ahead and check out. Let's go ahead and start with adding our participants. Okay, and on the participants page, we don't have any participants yet. Remember, I registered as a user. I didn't set myself up as the participant. So in this case, we can actually click on this link to add myself as a participant, or we can register another family member. In this case, we'll go ahead and register my daughter. So in this, we do need to fill out the form. There is some required fields along the way, including email address. Parent or guardian can use their same email address. Go ahead and fill out t-shirt size, date of birth. We do ask that you agree to the Big Sky State Games waiver. And so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add my information here. Okay, with all my information added in there, you can kind of see all the required fields have been added. We'll go ahead and submit this information. And it looks like we got a successful message, so everything has been added in there appropriately. Looks like we've agreed to the waiver. We can continue to edit this participant just by clicking on the appropriate control. We can remove them. We can actually go through this entire process for any family member or any participant that we're managing. These participants will also be available for any other sport that we are registering for. And so I've gone ahead and added another person in there just so that we can kind of see what more than one would look like in there. With our participants added, we can go ahead and continue to register for our event. So we're on the event registration page, and for the most part all the sports are exactly the same, even though they're all just a little bit different. We'll go ahead and select from our participant list that we were just adding a second ago. We'll go ahead and register our daughter here, and then all we need to do is select which event that we're actually going to be registering for. In this case, we'll do the event code and then the which age group she's going to be in, and then we'll go ahead and click on Submit Information. After the registration is processed, it'll bring us back to the registrations overview page, and you can see our registration process was successful. It shows up in our registration list here. You'll see all of the events that any of your participants have registered for in this area here. Granted, we only have one, but we can continue to edit it. Because we haven't paid for it, we can actually remove it, re-add it if something's incorrect, or we can continue to add other participants for other events, including other sports. In this case here, we'll go ahead and pick our other person. We'll pick them for another event listing here and process it as well. And as you can see, they both show up in the list. If we're ready to check out, we can actually click on the Proceed to Checkout button. This will give us across all sports a listing of what events we've signed up for, including a total cost for everything. Lastly, we do have some additional items if we want to purchase an additional commemorative yearbook. If we had any additional sizing for t-shirts, 2X, 3X, if we want to do any donations, have a promo code, we can enter that information here, or we can actually continue to the processing page. On our summary page, we just do a little bit of a breakout in terms of overview on costs. We do have a $3 processing fee for any online transaction. And then last but not least, we just have to put in our payment information. We do only accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover at this time. The billing information does have to match what's in as far as your credit card goes. But once that's entered in there, you can go ahead and click on the Submit Information, and your registrations have been successfully processed. Great job.